going on, people, and welcome to the Blue Steel Podcast Show. I am your co-host LV Live, along with my co-host Jeff. And yes, people, you can see our faces today. What's going on, Jeff?
Oh, I'm good, man. How you doing? Good.
Yo, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. People, thank you for all the support. Thank you for the things that you've done with us and you've helped us out. Uh, Gotten to this point, so now me and Jeff are ready to kind of do bigger and better things. But this is just the beginning. But please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please do that for us. And this is our quick hitter for today. As you know, we got the NBA draft going on tonight, so that's something me and Jeff are gonna get straight into. And Jeff, all I'm gonna say is Zion, Zion, Zion.
Yeah, man. I mean, about as hyped as you can get. You got to be that most hyped draft pick since what? LeBron. Got to be. Literally, I don't ever remember. I mean, there's been better players like AD come and get much more hype than Zion has been. I mean, it's his world. It's his draft. Number one pick unanimously from pretty much book or is just his game. But I mean, as far as an athlete, hell, I can't do nothing. I think he needs to lose a little bit of weight. That'll help him, as far as being in the league. He'll probably do that just from traveling a lot and getting adjusted to that. But man, for hype and getting ready, see what he do.
I totally agree with you. Um, the league is different, as you know. The league is very different. I think he measured in at 6'5", 6'6". Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's not that big, man. Who's he gonna guard? Who's he gonna guard? Paul George.
So I don't know, man.
Paul George
They
6'7".
say they say you now.
So that's my thing. So it's all about matchups in
Yeah.
the league. It's all about matchups. So if you can't guard and you can't
Mm-hmm.
defend, then where's he gonna play at? Because now he's not a forward in the league. He's not a guard. He's a power player. So
I mean,
I hear you, man. But I'm just saying he's gonna get exposed, and what can happen is if he's not if he's not as fine tooled as he should be, or if he doesn't really work on his game, he can be out of the league very, very fast. He can be because you gotta understand Julius Randle. They're like the same player. He's a little bit more athletic, but Julius Randle was what 6'9".
way more athletic. He ain't that. He's about 6'6", 6'7". He's
Julie
way more athletic than Julius Randle.
Julius Randle's about 6'6", 6'7". I thought he was about 6'9". At Kentucky, he was like 6'9".
He might be 6'8". He ain't 6'9".
Okay, he's
He's
six
probably
eight.
6'7".
All right, okay, 6'8", 6'7". Jeff, that's those inches are different, man. In the league, if you're 6'5", he's like a Barkley.
Hmm.
This league is so much different than
He
what it
can
was
he
before.
can he can play like a Draymond Green. I said he good as Draymond Green. He's a really you don't usually that good. He flies all over the place with his body, so he'll be fine. He'll play like four-ish. You know what I mean? He's not a wing player. Doesn't have the skill set at the moment, but I mean, dude's only 18. He's still 18 years old. So I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, he's overhyped. You never live up to the hype, but I feel he'd be a really good player. In my opinion, I think y'all gonna get the best player, at least with the highest ceiling in the draft, which is RJ Barrett. To me personally, he's the most defined player. Like he has an obvious skill set. You could play like okay, he could be the 2-3 on the wing and get buckets. Like he can play. He was the number one rated player. I don't know if most people know that coming into last season. And, Zion got out of hype, but he led the team in scoring. You know, um, he can play. I like his game a lot. Canadian, smooth. They keep comparing him to Harden, and you know how I feel about Harden's game, but hopefully he plays some defense. So, but he could play. He could play. I like, you know, I wouldn't take, you can't pass on Zion because just as, but
Right.
I think y'all actually gonna be in a better spot. May not be his height, but in a better spot. The Knicks, you know, taking him at the number 3 spot. You can't sleep on John Moran either. He can play. He's a ball player too. But I think y'all getting the best out of these young guys coming out. I think RJ Barrett is the best prospect in my opinion. In like 5 years, it'd be all-star level type player.
I mean, yeah. I totally agree with you on that. I mean, I think R.J. Barrett is really the real deal. I mean, we knew Zion was good, but we didn't know he was this explosive coming out of high school. I mean, to be honest, I mean, we saw the highlight clips,
Right.
but as you know, we didn't know if it would be able to translate in college. He was able to do that. I think John Morant,
For sure.
the season he had, he is like the next Russell Wilson. I mean, excuse me, Russell Westbrook 2.0. I mean, everybody knows that. They've seen him. They've seen the highlights. If I'm correct, I think Memphis is getting number 2 pick, right?
Yep.
And I think
They already traded.
Come on, man.
They trade. So
Come on, they already traded the all-time great there, you know, Mike Conley, and that pretty much shows, you know, shores up their pick, so they know exactly who they're getting.
right.
So I mean, I just think that I would say probably from 1 to 5, that's the draft. The rest are kind of like D-League players, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you got some solid pros in there, but you know, you got a couple, you got some. No, I'm being honest. Like you don't have the star power in the first round like you used to, and I think that you know
Oh,
you have good players, but I mean that are gonna make the roster, but you just don't have that. You know what I mean? To me, like guys from 1 to 10 that could possibly, you know, to me the top 3, top 4, 5 picks, you know, those guys are starting. They're gonna probably want to potentially be in all-stars in the future. That's just how I feel about the draft.
yeah. I mean, these guys are young now, man. They're 18, 19, 20. Most of them aren't even 20. You know,
Right.
None of these top guys are, except for Jared Culver, he's a little over 20. All these other guys are 18, 19 years old. So, I mean, theoretically, they should still be in school. But, you know, that's how the draft is now. Come out making money. I can't hate you for that. But, I mean, it usually takes these guys 4 years, which is their college years, basically, to actually pan out and you really see where they're going to be. But there's some talent, man. I think because Zion's so hyped, it kind of makes that lose everything else. And everybody talks about the top 3. But there's some good players, man. It's just hard to see. I mean, you got a guy like Cam Reddish. Jury's out. It's all over the place with him, man. Like, I just question his drive.
Right.
More than he could play, but
Right.
you really have that dog in you. It's like, yo, I want to be one of the best. Like, I just hoop because I'm
Right.
6'8".
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
people like that. If he was 6'2", he wouldn't even be in the league kind of players. But
Right.
you saw I could play. I'm just, you know, make some millions and chill.
Well,
So it's just a matter of how driven you are. So.
Right. Well, Cam Reddish is 6'8", 6'9". He can shoot the rock. He can shoot the rock, man. He can shoot the pill. And
Right.
you know,
I just don't know how driven he is.
I mean,
How bad do you want it? He sat out a couple games at Duke. He was in the starting lineup one and said something about his foot was hurt. And it's like, who does that? Like, you go on ball, you ball. Like that's drive. You know, when's the last time you sat out a game? Like you gonna have to sit me out. You know, like come on, man. Like you know,
hey,
so
man.
that makes me question, like, you know, like how driven are you?
Right.
You know?
I got you. I mean, hey, look, you know, I mean, they do have some players. I mean, I do like Cody White out of UNC. I think he's going to be a good point guard. Like, you know, we talked about before, he's big. He's about 6'5". That's a big point guard. You know what I mean? And he could ball. You know what I mean? He could ball. So I think he's going to make some noise. Like we mentioned before, you know, off air, the sleeper, I think, are the 2 twins coming out of Nevada. Caleb and Cody Martin, I believe is their names. I mean, I saw them in a tournament about a year ago, and they were killing dudes. You hear me? They're about 6'7", 6'6". Nice wing players, could shoot, could slash, could handle the rock. A lot of people don't know about them. I mean, they went to um, prestigious high school that everybody knows about, Oak Hill Academy. They was there. So
Right.
I mean, they're ball players. I mean, if anybody gets one of those twins, Cody, I think, is the better one. Is going to get a steal, and you might get. Should I say you might get your next Klay Thompson with better handle and more bounce? You might get that because these guys, those twins, are that. Because as we know, who knew Klay was going to be what Klay is now today, besides Jeff.
He got picked 11th though. That's a stretch, but.
Hey,
There's
look.
another kid named Carson Edwards from, huh?
No. Again, I'm sorry.
Carson Edwards from Purdue.
Okay.
Carson Edwards from Purdue. That he can play. He can play, man. He's with the Purdue, so a lot of people don't necessarily watch Big Ten basketball per se, but he averaged 24 points.
Wow.
He might have been Player of the Year for I can't remember the Big Ten at this moment, but. Going to be a second. He's one of those like Brogdon type picks that you be like,
got you.
Oh, what this do in the first round? I think he'll probably go early second, maybe late first, depends. So, but there's some good players. I mean, it's just so hard. These guys are so young, man, and it's hard to project how they're going to be,
right?
In 5 years. But there's some good talent out there. It'll be fun, man. We'll see draft really starts with that 4th pick. It's the Pelicans, but I guess we still make the pick, the Lakers. So. That's when the draft really starts. So we'll
see here we go. We know you had to sneak in the Lakers. We don't even want to mention the Lakers right now, okay? We don't even want to see you had to sneak. Yeah, for the Lakers.
We'll talk about them.
Yeah, for the Lakers. Yeah, we know you had to sneak that in, right?
Hey,
we
man,
all listen. We talked about this. I don't know how many shows ago. LeBron did what LeBron does, right? We knew he was going to LA.
Right.
I don't know why people were shocked that they was gonna pull his deal off.
No.
We knew this was gonna happen. LeBron he look. Actually, this is a success story for LeBron because he didn't have to get on a banana boat to do it.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. Listen, man. I see you wearing your purple polo too for tonight. I see that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, we ain't got no draft picks, but for the next 10 years. But
you don't need any draft picks.
Man, we'll see. We'll talk about that. We'll see how we fill out this roster. They can't make stupid mistakes. We'll see.
All right, my man. So listen, great show, man. Great show.
Yes. So we'll see how this turned out. We appreciate everybody's support, man. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll try to do a wrap up for the draft. Talk about the trades, everything crazy happened. So we'll get back with y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Hey, my man. I'm going to holler at you, brother.